Hey, CrossWinds! If you're watching this video, then you just received your third quarter giving statements. And Suzanne and I just want to say thank you.
Thank you
so much for your financial faithfulness. You know, all year long at CrossWinds Church, we've been focused on this idea of momentum.
We like to move it, move it. We like to move it, move it. We like to move it, move it. We like to move it.
You know, you've been hearing it every week in worship, right?
I think you're sick of it.
Yeah, you know. But we're very, very interested in gaining momentum as we move together forward into the future. You know, we're facing some significant growth challenges right now. If you haven't noticed, worship can get a little crowded sometimes, and even in the children's area, it can get a little crowded. But you know what? We are so excited about the future of our church.
One of the things that we've talked about as we've gone through this Momentum series is we've talked about this concept of knowing your reality. We around here, we like to call it get real. And as a church, we have to get real. And one of the things that we have to realize is that effective December 31st, we will come off of conference support. What that means is the larger United Methodist Church has been helping us pay our bills. But effective December 31st, CrossWinds is a real church, no longer a baby church. We'll be standing on our own. You know, kind of like that teenager who graduates from high school and just moves straight out into their first apartment and then one morning wakes up with this crazy realization that they have to buy their own toilet paper. Effective December 31st, we are on our own as a church.
You know, as your pastors, we never beat up on you about money. But Jesus was really serious when he said, you know, where your treasure is, there your heart is also. So we need your help. We need your financial help. Now, nobody wants to hear that coming from their pastors. But the truth of the matter is, it's not on just one person. It's on all of us. And we need to ask ourselves, what can we do a little bit more to support CrossWinds on into the future? You know, can you give $5 extra a week? Can you give 10? Can you give 20 extra a week? We can all make sacrifices. Can we give online so that our giving is constant? What can we do?
We can all do more. And when we all individually do more, our church is able to do more. Michael and I have talked about it with each other, and we know that we can do more financially, and we plan to do so. Whether we have to give up a Starbucks or a dinner out or something else, we want to do more because all of us have been able to see the impact of us coming together and reaching out in our community. Because of your faithfulness thus far, we're able to feed over 100 children each week at Harvest Elementary. We're able to have a food pantry. We're able to have outreach events that introduce people to the love of Christ. We have a staff in place that leads us in worship, that cares for our children, that cares for our youth. We have all these things, and God has not done with us by any means. God has so much more, and none of us have to do this alone. We get to do it together. If you love our church, if you love the potential that you see here, if you love our mission, that we want to be able to reach out more and more and more so that this community knows without a doubt that CrossWinds Church is a place that cares for them and cares for their family, then we just ask you to please help us. Help us going forward. What more can you do? We love you all.
Love you.
God bless you.
God bless.